I remember you. You helped Darian and me back in Camlorn. Whew, you get around a lot, don't you? Have you come all this way to help me? Maybe we still have a chance to salvage this mission yet.
What happened to your squad?
Well, we were supposed to wait until the nests were destroyed before heading inside to find the source of the Briarhearts. But Winterborn, they found us, overwhelmed the soldiers. I ran. I'm not proud of it, but I'm alive. That's what matters.
What's your mission exactly?
Someone has to destroy the source of the Briarhearts, and I've dealt with the Reach before. They're a rather unhealthy obsession of mine. I know their beliefs, the way they attune with nature. Those Briarhearts, they're as natural as you and I.
How can those monsters be natural?
I have an inkling, but I need to get inside to confirm it. I need to see how they're applying their magic. That will lead me right to the source of the Briarhearts. But you'll need to keep me alive. A lot of people are counting on me to succeed. There's nothing else we can do out here. Let's get inside.
Right, well, I went out that door and I couldn't get back in. It turns out I left this guy behind anyway, so it didn't matter. I came all the way around to pick him up again, because we didn't have this guy.
Oh, good. You found him.
Yeah. Took a while, but I got there. Now we're going to deal with the tree. Third time lucky.
Come, follow me. If my suspicions are correct, we shouldn't have any trouble finding what I'm looking for.
We're all going to die down here, aren't we?
Oh, God.
Keep your eyes open. We're looking for a plant or a root.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Doesn't appear quite natural.
Don't particularly like to fight with these things. Sure, yep, we're heading the right way. Here we are, back at the tree. Really? Then snail. Let's get moving.
Something odd, out of place. Something like this. Now there's something you don't see every day. A tree growing out of a corpse. I'd
Probably
say
happens a lot.
This is what we're looking for. This sapling is but a root, however. A small part of a greater whole.
So the heart grows out these tiny trees.
Reach magic corrupts nature. It uses its innate properties to forge terrible powers. The Briarhearts require a larger plant to nurture them and make them grow. But this vile sapling is certainly connected. I can feel energy flowing through it.
So, get to the point.
We need to destroy some of these saplings. Cut off their power to weaken the central tree. Once weakened, I can apply an alchemical solution to the central tree, wherever it grows, and hopefully destroy it, roots and all.
Why don't we just find and destroy the central tree?
Reach magic invades nature, the way a plague violates an infirm body. It changes its host, taking hold and letting its corruption grow stronger. It creates defenses, barriers that can't be easily overcome. It needs to be weakened before we lay siege.
So what do you want me to do?
Find the saplings and burn as many as you can. That will weaken the corruption and make the defenses more fragile. Meanwhile, I'll concoct a potion using clippings from these little ones. Leave the elf here if you would. I could use the protection. Leave the sapling I found alone. I'll use it to prepare and test my elixir while you burn as many of the others as you can. By the time you return, I'll have developed a poison powerful enough to eat through the central tree's weakened defenses.
You've dealt with this kind of magic before?
No, not exactly. In some ways it's the same, but In many others, it's completely different. The last time I dealt with reach magic, they were utilizing vines as big as you or I. This is an entirely new type of twisted magic, even for them.
How confident are you this will work?
I helped you and Darien cure lycanthropy in a burning town full of cultists and werewolves. If I can mix a potion in those kinds of conditions, I think I can handle anything.
I hope so. Right, burn saplings. Oh, they want me to go left. Of course they want me to go left. Why wouldn't they? There's a sapling. Burn. Next. Okay, it won't let you do anything until you've killed everybody. Oh, God, totally the wrong way. Take the gold though from those.
You keep fighting, even though... You think you are clever, burning tiny saplings. But they are mere children compared to our beloved tree. Your actions do not surprise me. Orcs and allies all believe they are stronger than the Reach. Foolish even to the end.
And why are you locked away?
I am preparing myself. Going through the ritual period of solitude before they place the Briarheart in my body. Once I take my place as a Briarheart warrior, I will kill you and rain death down upon the orcs who befoul our land.
Kind of angry, aren't you?
Angry? I am burning with a righteous rage. Once I have joined the ranks of the Briarheart warriors, that anger will fuel my vengeance and bring justice to my people.
What have the orcs done to deserve your vengeance?
What haven't the orcs done? They claim land that rightfully belongs to the Reach. They attack and kill my people. They eat food that should be eaten by Winterborn. They are animals. Not even the help of outsiders will save them from my wrath.
And what do these Briarhearts do?
Our magic, you will never understand. To receive a Briarheart is a precious gift. To receive one while I'm still alive, that is a singular honor. The Hag Ravens give us these gifts, even as they care for the tree upon which the sacred fruit grows.
What tree are you talking about?
What a terrible enemy you are. You don't even know about the source of your own doom. I would feel sorry for you, but instead I just want to kill you even faster.
Sounds like you don't know anything about this tree either.
Of course I know about the tree. It gives the sacred fruit life. It is strong, powerful, eternal. It cannot be destroyed. It hates you, you know. because you burn its babies. I will kill you for doing that too, once I get my briar heart.
There won't be any more hearts once we destroy the tree.
You think you can destroy our eternal tree with fire and axes?
Yep.
Ah!
Watch me.
Pour it on the tree. The Winterborn are on their way. Defend the tree until the elixir does its work. Just don't let the Winterborn get close enough to heal it.
What sad little creatures you are.
Oh right, this one over here. We're a bit far out, aren't we? Oh, it's her. What's she doing? Now. Yes, finally.
So, I don't suppose you maybe might have seen Alanon on your way back? Maybe?
What happened to Alanon?
Listen, it wasn't my fault. Alanon sent me to get him some moss that grows on the walls down here. When I got back, the alchemist was gone.
We have to find the alchemist.
Right, that's an excellent plan. But you should take this. Alanon said it was the last ingredient he needed to finish his elixir. I don't see his alchemy bag, so he must have the rest of the components with him. If the tree hasn't eaten him yet.
The tree ate him.
What? No, of course not. At least, I don't think it ate him. But he told me that the Winterborn plant briarheart seeds in dead bodies. The seed eats the body, sprouts roots, and nourishes the tree. Or something like that. I wasn't really listening.
You have no idea where we should go look for him.
Well, I went that way to gather the moss, so he must have gone the other way. Probably turn right at the bend ahead. Let's split up. We can cover more ground that way. Besides, I kind of feel it's my fault, since I left him alone and all that.
Yeah, well, don't get eaten. Can we just run this? Yeah, we can run this. Ooh, I might have messed up. I messed up. Whoa, I'm getting so confused here. Okay, now we're back on track. No, we're not. It's getting late, that's the trouble. Come on, move. Better go up there, that's right.
Save the briar hearts.
Okay, it's not round here.
About time you got here, do something before I roast up here.
Oh, you're up there. Do something. Do what? Do something, he says. Do something.
Don't just stand there and watch me roast. Do something.
What are you doing up there?
What am I doing? I'm being roasted alive. What does it look like I'm doing? What's worse, they have my alchemy bag. The elixir was nearly complete when I stumbled into that winterborn patrol.
Alright, let me figure out if I can lower this cage.
No. We're running out of time and you have a more important task to complete. You have to destroy the central tree. Otherwise, the Briarheart warriors will eventually overrun the orcs. I'll find a way out of here.
What do you want me to do?
Find the hag raven that snatched my alchemy bag and grab the elixir. I couldn't wait for Everlee, so I found the moss on my own. Of course, that's when I ran into the Winterborn. Anyway, get the elixir and destroy that tree. Finish this for me.
That's what you
There
want.
you are. I was looking all over for... Hey! How'd Alanon get up there? That doesn't look very safe. We should get him out of there before he cooks, right? I'm not 100% certain, but I bet I could break the chain holding up the cage with a few well-placed arrows.
You help him, I'll find the elixir.
Sure. Don't worry. I've got this. You don't suppose the cage will shatter on impact, do you?
Just make sure you don't get him hurt anymore.
No worries. I never hit anything I'm not aiming at. Well, except for that one time, but that totally doesn't count. I told Bonbon not to move. Go on. I'll take good care of the alchemist. Hey, Alanon!
We will.
I need you to stay very, very still so I can get you down.
With a bow and arrow, the cage will drop into the fire with me inside.
Just make sure you fucking roll!
We're going to the left. To the left. To the left. Back to the tree again. No, not back to the tree. We're going back.
Now let's get out of here.
It's done. That didn't feel right though. I mean, we had to go this way first. Let me go and check. Book. What's in here? Anything? Take the stew. Well, it says it's over, so that must have been it. After all that, it kind of came to a sudden end. This was a very mixed up mission, I tell you. I'm glad they're not all like that. We just check on the side. Sometimes you've got sneaky hidden stuff. Right, let's check them out. Okay, somebody's out here.
I just need to catch my breath. I'll be fine.
He tried to roast you. That's not how we define fine where I come from.
Compared to some of my adventures, this was practically a day at the fair. The wood elf got me out of that cage with a damn fine strike. Damn fine. And you handled the Briarheart tree perfectly. Well done.
I did. It was so perfect, I didn't even know I'd done it. Did the elixir work? Is the source of the Briar Hearts destroyed?
Indubitably. I watched the roots burn with my own eyes. The siege commander needs to hear about this, so we can press the advantage and put an end to the winterborn threat. As for me, I'm going to relax. Somewhere in Orsinium with a very large drink. You have your report, soldier. Return to the siege commander, and let's finish off these winterborn bastards.
Right, well. It's not saying anything about that. We can take a quick run around. Well, that must be that then. Doesn't show anything on my map that says it's complete, so it must be complete.
Load those catapults faster, soldiers! We have them right where we want them!
What to do here?